guys, and thank you for tuning in on this video. I'm so excited to have you here again. If this is your first time, please ensure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my videos and also share to your friends. And so on today's video, I'll be continuing from a series that I started from the last video, which is on branding. On this video, I'll be talking about how to get paid for something you love to do, basically your hobbies and those things that you enjoy to do or things that you do in your alone time, which you think is worth getting paid for, or you can monetize them. So I remember a few months ago, just before I started YouTube, one of my hobbies is like catching up with my friends, gisting with my friends. I was on a call with this friend one day, and then I was literally telling him how, for some reason, I think I have matters concerning my finances in order, and I'm so grateful I have had this financial discipline all through my life. And I feel like this is the strategy I'd always use, yada, yada, yada. And he was like, that's really amazing. And that's the way I had explained it to him, like resonated with him, and he's really impressed. That do I want to consider, making a vlog or something and teaching people how to actually be this disciplined and all. And honestly, that was how I got encouraged by this friend to start a YouTube channel and start making videos on, everything that I had known or everything that I had always just said him, and he felt like it was fine for me to just share it with the world. And so here we are. So basically, that hobby, which is just seeing people and telling people about things that I feel like I know or I had tried and I had, made research on and is working for me, just by gisting them, I have been able to identify that, okay, this is something that I can literally maybe monetize or get paid for. I could literally just start talking about it. I could start a vlog, I could start a blog or something, and then maybe I would get paid for it. And so on this video, I will literally just taking you through the steps on how to identify those hobbies which can be monetized or is worth being paid for. The fact that people monetize their hobbies nowadays is not a new gist. And so, what are hobbies? Hobbies is literally an activity that you enjoy doing and you do in your leisure time. Everybody has different things that they love to do in their leisure time. Be it that you love cooking, you love swimming, you love eating, you love dancing, you love gisting, anything that you love to do in your leisure time, just so you could pour back into yourself or you just enjoy doing for relaxation and all those good stuff, is what is a hobby. How to identify a hobby that is worth being paid for? According to my research, I believe that any hobby worth being paid for has to possess two things, and that is quality and quantity. So when you talk about quality, you should understand that hobby that you are doing is something that you are very good at, and you probably can become an expert in such hobby. So for example, I love to cook, I love to dance, I love to gist and all those stuff. Honestly, I do love to dance, but I'm not going to lie to you, I think I am a terrible dancer. And so given that I'm not an expert in that hobby cannot qualify as a hobby that has quality. And secondly, when we talk about quantity, able to understand that a hobby, for it to be worth being monetized, it must be a hobby that you would not run out of ideas in the long run. And so what do I mean by that? Like I am terrible at dancing, yeah? I do love dancing, it's a hobby. But if I choose that as the hobby that I want to monetize, for example, and for some reason I run out of dance steps while dancing in one of my videos because I'm not so good at it, I'm not really an expert in that field, then it lacks quantity. Because if I'm dancing just one dance step, okay, throughout the whole video, people are like, what's wrong with this girl? Or even if I had learned a particular routine and every single time I just keep looking for people's routine to learn, there's nothing new I'm bringing to the table, no new ideas, because I really do not know how to get a new idea or a new dance step or try to formulate something to look good because I have no idea on it, then that hobby is not what possesses quantity as well. So yes, it has to possess quality. That is, you have to be able to do it so well that it's going to resonate with a particular audience that want to keep coming back and coming back. And quantity, you have to keep bringing different ideas to which that audience would always want to come back and have that fresh new ideas to tap into. Given that you know what a brand is, which is literally your identity, you've been able to identify your hobbies, you've been able to actually realize which of your hobbies is actually worth being monetized, given that it has quantity and it has quality. Now, the next step, how do you make that hobby your identity? It only becomes your identity when it has a unique flavor to it. So, for example, Cristiano Ronaldo, who is a footballer, has this celebration move that he makes every single time he scores a goal, the whole shooting that he does. And so that is his brand. If I tomorrow come up here and I'm literally talking about something and then you see me every time I'm excited, I say, sure, wouldn't you guys think something is literally wrong with me? Not because it is not nice, but then I am literally stealing somebody's brand and identity, something they used to know somebody. So he is good at what he does, but because he needed an identity, a brand, even if he's CR7, everybody knows he doesn't. But I'm just trying to give an example, please. Okay, but he just needed something unique, something unique that would resonate with people and get people excited whenever they are watching him on screen. And so, you that have a hobby that want to make that hobby your brand, you should have something unique. Maybe you have that catchphrase, or you have that way that you roll your eyes, or something, a particular gesture or something that you do which is different, unique, and is something that would resonate with an audience that they use to identify you. Then that way you've made that hobby your brand. I had seen this artist one time on Instagram where he would be drawing and he would literally draw the thing upside down and then reveal it by turning it the other way around. Has been his brand. That's his identity, literally. And so you as a person, you have to look for that unique thing, that unique flavor that you add to whatever hobby that you are doing that would resonate with an audience or make people really excited when they want to see you out there. I personally do not believe in niche. So people will be like, okay, it's very hard. It's my hobby, sticking to a niche. Honestly, niche is really important in social media. You need your algorithm to know what you're talking about and all. I'm not saying that you should not stick to a particular thing that you're doing. However, you could literally diversify it in a way that it will not even really seem like you're sticking to a particular niche, and yet you are sticking to a particular niche. I don't know if you're getting me, but I would give you an example. So you are making jewelries, for example, you be making different pieces. That is what you know how to do. That's a hobby. You probably like to do it. And then if you just keep making, come with me, I'm making this kind of jewelry, the one that looks like this, you would have a particular audience that would love to watch you. Maybe people that like to watch DIYs, crafts, and maybe people that want to also know how to make those jewelries, yeah? But just so that you can expand your audience to surpass those kind of people, also include content like, oh, come with me as I style the pieces that I had made, best things to pair these pieces with, stuff like that, which it is in your niche, but however, it is not in your niche because normally you just be creating those jewelries and that is what you do. But if you sometimes switch it up, it can be exciting because even if I do watch videos of people that make jewelries, I think I also enjoy people that quite diversify it to show what you could literally wear those jewelries with. That way, you do not only want to watch them or even purchase from them because you feel it's beautiful, but they had inspired you to know what you could use that jewelry to do. And so this brings us to the end of this video, and I hope you did enjoy this video and I've been able to tell you how to monetize all your hobbies, things that you love to do, ways and steps to take just to identify those hobbies that are worth monetizing, and how to also get paid for those hobbies. Thank you for tuning in up to this point. I do appreciate you a lot, and I hope I see you in my next video where I'll probably be talking about branding, getting paid for a skill that you love to do on this series on branding. Thank you and bye.